Good morning. As you know, today was map testing, or today is map testing, both today and Thursday. So a lot of you will probably be watching this recording, and I can fill you in on what it is that you need to do and what we went over in class today. Today in class, we continued to look at the choice board, which is the link here in the slide. And the choice board is just a reminder that your portfolio is due on the 30th of September. Please make sure to know which one out of the 8 choices that are there that you will need to complete. A lot of people wanted to know specifically what it is that you need to do. The directions are right in each one of the links, and you can follow it along, and it tells you exactly what you need to do. Okay. Next, I have a very quick little video here. Actually, it's kind of like a game that you can play, and it talks about everyday life in the Indus Valley. If you chose 1A or 1B, or 1A or 1B on either one of the sides of the choice boards, you talked about, hopefully your objective was what it was like for trade. And this goes through, if you arrow down here, it has a click around, and it talks about the different jobs that people had in the Indus River Valley, which is obviously in India, and what they did, what life was like growing up. And you can play the games, you can move the pots. It tells you different things that you can do through in the different things and how they used money and what they actually did. And all of these light up, and it tells each one of the jobs. So take a look at that. And it also goes through and shows you their seal, which I thought was pretty interesting. It was a seal that they used for their goods, to sell their goods, saying that it came from the Indus River Valley. So check that out. That link is there for you. And you can also use that for your portfolio project for a resource. Some students I know had asked me, and I wanted to share that with you. Your mini assessment is due today. Just a reminder, please make sure to look at the review game that I put up yesterday. And for that mini assessment, take your time, read the questions, and know that you have all your resources in front of you. You can go back to the reading at any time, as well as go into any of the maps or items that you've previously done to answer those questions. And lastly, I am going to be going over the Nearpod outcomes to make sure that we have accomplished those. If you remember, I shared that with you in the earlier part of last week, exactly what the outcomes are. Can you do these things? Last night when I looked at some of your paragraphs from the video, with the similarities and differences of all the kingdoms, the one thing that all of you need to remember is that all 3 of those kingdoms ruled at different time periods, but they all controlled the trans-Saharan trade route. So please keep that in mind when you're looking to get your work accomplished and done. Remember that this has to be done, your knowledge check has to be submitted to me by midnight tonight in order to get attendance. If you go to an afternoon class, obviously you don't need to do this. So have a great day. Hopefully everyone did great on their map test. I'm sure you did, and I will see you tomorrow. Have a great night.